Smells good. Yeah, there's no reason why I should have my bass guitar up like this at this angle, but there is, because I'm going to show you a very unusual technique. And today we're going to be called, I don't think that this is called palm muting, this particular technique. I don't think it is anyway, but it should be. So what we're going to do is really, the D and the G strings are going to sit free, as they always do, okay, but with your right hand, okay, you're going to, or your left hand if you're the other way around, you're going to just lightly put your palm, okay, that part, the karate chop part of your palm over the E and the A strings, right? Just lightly place it over like that, okay, and then you're going to like just kind of claw your hand around, right? So you've got access to your E string via your thumb there, okay, but it's muted, okay. It's just slightly muted, but the notes still sound out. That's why it's just slightly over the top. These two strings you should have complete access to, okay? They're just played as normal, right? But the E and the A strings, yeah, you just want to be slightly over them. Right, okay. That's that part over and done with. It's just going to be hard to describe, get this one in video. So, we're just lightly lying over there, okay, so we've got access with the E string with our thumb and the D and the G strings with our index and our middle fingers on this hand, okay. And also forgot to tell you, just come back to the furthest part, okay, you want to be near the bridge, okay, when you're doing this, so you've got to be right back there, right. It doesn't really work when you're too near the pickups. Try and bring it right back, so you're right behind, up near that bridge, okay, you should get this type of effect. It's almost like a double bass kind of sound. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is come to the 8th fret on the E string with your middle finger, right? And then the 8th fret on the G string with your ring finger, and maintain these two notes like that. But you're going to play the E, the D, and the G strings at the exact same time. Now, if you play it without this technique, it sounds really dissonant. Okay? But if you play it with the technique, it's because you're muting out that E string, okay, it's a little bit more there's a little bit more to it, but that only really happens because we're only touching on it quickly as well, okay. Okay, and in this instance, in the example instance, I didn't add downstrokes, but I will do. Okay, so I'm just going to do downstrokes to keep me into the groove. Okay, so and then do a downstroke. Okay, so a flicked downstroke on the D and the G strings. Obviously, that's muted. If you guys that do my lessons, you should know what I'm going on about there. So, okay, and then come to the 1st fret on the E string of your index finger. So we have so 1st fret on the E string, and then the 3rd fret on the E string. Don't forget, we just got this muted at the back here with your ring finger. Okay, and then the 1st fret on the A string with your index finger. Yeah, got that kind of double bass feel. So we have. Here we go. Okay, then I'm going to do a muted downstroke on the D and the G strings. And then I'm going to do an open E. But of course, it's not a true open E because my hand is muting over the back there. So we have. Oops. It's hard. If you change your body shape at all with this technique, you kind of mess it up. You've got to have it close to you. It's got to be a good technique in that respect. So. Okay, so after you've done the open E, come back, do the exact same thing again, and you just repeat that, yeah. So, but on the second one, there's a little pause. Listen to it. Get that groove going. Nice, isn't it? Start adding stuff. Loads you can do with that. It's cool. It's cool. So again, just lightly lay your palm down, not the back there. Okay, not your palm, and then just lay over next to the bridge. And then you've got access to the E and the A strings with your thumb, and the D and the G strings, which are open with your middle and index fingers. So you get that kind of unique sound going. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you some ideas, and I shall see you in tomorrow's bass lesson.